What's going on? All right, let's get the. I gotta fix the chat. Hey, alrighty. There we go. What's up, Paxton? How you doing, man? All right, what's going on, man? We got football, man. We got the Saints and the Jaguars. Preseason football. Preseason football, man. Oh, look at this shit. This crap already, man. All right, well, let's do this. Already, man. Already we got the bots in. Already. The bots are in all damn ready, man. Alright. Let's get this show on the road, man. You're ready. You're ready. All right. Who's quarterback's gonna play better? I'm gonna bet on Rattler. But I'm gonna bet on Rattler. Let's see if why hasn't it working, man? Let's see. It's not. Hold on. It's not working. Let me see. Let me go on here. Let me go check the thing. Let's see. All right, it's working. It's working. It's just not showing up. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing up. All right. Okay. All right. And now it's working. All right. What's up, Kelly Gardner? Remember gang? How you doing on today? You got preseason football. Oh, everyone's come inside. Man. Maybe. All right, we'll see what the Saints do today, man. See what quarterback plays better. All right, what's up, Kobe Walker? All right, let me see. Let's get this show on the road. Gotta share this stuff out. So Shuck is starting today. Not surprising. They started Rattler last week, so I think that's the right thing to do. Just flip flop them and see what's gonna happen. So, I didn't put that. I put the quarterback. Whew. What's up, William? What's up, William Walsh? How you doing, man? How you doing, William Walsh? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I didn't put the betting on the game because it's preseason, man. But the quarterback, is it gonna be Rattler or Shuck? I think Rattler played better today, but hey. What's up, William? Well, thank you for popping in, William Walsh. Okay. Share this out. Ooh-wee. What's up, Cam Austin? How you doing today? All right, so we got football, man. Foosball. Foosball. The Aints and the Jaguars. The Aints and the Jaguars. All right, so who are we? Hello, Thailand. Yeah, it's hot, man. I don't fill my water up. Yeah, hold on. I need to fill my damn water up. Damn it. All right. Chicago plays tonight. Hope I'm past out. I'm glad the Saints are getting this shit over with at high noon. But just get this over with. But I'm curious to see what the quarterback situation is today. Somebody's going to have to distance themselves from the other one. I have no idea if freaking Kamara's playing or Olave or Shaheed. They probably not. You're not betting today. You're not betting on what quarterback is going to play better. I bet on Rattler. Yeah, I didn't. I put which quarterback is it going to be, Rattler or Schuff? Which Saints quarterback will play better today? It's preseason. Nobody cares about who wins this game, unless you're a degenerate gambler. Anybody a degenerate gambler? Yeah. Any degenerate gamblers bet on this game? If you did, man, more power to you, man. All right, man. New head coaches this season. You got Ben Johnson with the Bears. Cowboys got one. Jacksonville, Raiders, Patriots, Saints, Jets. All these new head coaches this season. Which one's going to be the next good one? All righty, who's going to ball first? Who's going to get the ball first? Saints. Well, we're actually wearing gold pants today. We're not wearing the black leotards. Oh, man, why can't we do this in the regular season? We're actually wearing gold pants today. What's up, Jay Jackson? I like Jacksonville will get it first. So Jacksonville will get the ball first. I'm going to have to fix the damn clock because it doesn't start right on time. All right, return to 15 to 20, 25, 30, up to the 35-yard line. Man, good return. And Jacksonville's going to have it in good field position as Bigsby on the return for the Jaguars. If I fix the clock here, let's see. Saints scored 20 points. I don't know about that, man. Trevor Lawrence is starting today for Jacksonville. Are they playing Trevor Lawrence today? Yeah. Saints ain't going to score 20 points. Who you kidding? So Lawrence under center. There's a handoff. And gets about it's about the 39-yard line. Here we go. Now the clock's working. About time clock. What's up, Eric? Yeah, I'm watching it locally. But yeah, I think this game's on NFL Network. 2nd and 8. Look like a young Sean Payton. Yeah. All right. So 2nd down and 8 for Jacksonville at the own 38. Lawrence under center. And the play action pass. And all day to throw. And over the middle, go is dropped around the 42-yard line. Incomplete. Third down. What's up, Greg Raging Cajun? What's up, peeps? How you doing today on this Sunday? Sunday. So Brian Thomas, man, he's the one that dropped the ball, man. That's the one that went to LSU. So 3rd and 8 for Jacksonville. Back to throw is Lawrence. And Saints bring pressure, gets out of it, throws, catch made. It's a first down across the 50 to the 49 of New Orleans. First down, Jacksonville. So 3rd down conversion, no problem. 1st and 10. Strange was on the reception. Yeah, week 0 is next week for college football. Week 0. There's like one good game on next week. Or like Division 1 game. That's like worth the crap. So ball at midfield. 1st and 10. Lawrence going to toss left side. And gets across to the 46-yard line with Bigsby. 2nd down. What's up, Randall and Bow Down? Yeah, Brian Thomas usually don't drop balls like that. The ones that hit him right in the hands. Yeah. Yeah, so far our pass rush is really non-existent. But I don't really stretch too much about preseason. I just don't want nobody to get hurt. We had guys that get hurt last week. So, 2nd and 6. But I would like to see a little better pass rush now. Lawrence back to throw. All day to throw. Now rolls left. Now backpedals, throws, and catch made. Up to the 42 as Brian Thomas with the catch. Be 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd and short. I can't believe that, like, Will Clapp got hurt. Like, was that the first play of the game last week? Will Clapp gets hurt, and he's out for the year. And I think Penning got hurt. Alontae Taylor got hurt. I'm just worried about. Nobody get hurt today. 3rd and 2 from the 42 of New Orleans. Lawrence back to throw. 4-man rush and throws. Catch makes a first down. Up to the 32-yard line. Goes Strange again. First down. Giants. I heard Jackson Dart looked all right. So first down, Jacksonville. The ball's at the New Orleans 32. There's a handoff. That's Thomas, and he'll get on about 2 yards to the 30. Yeah, I don't see Demario Davis out there. Even with Sean Payton, we couldn't cover a tight end. Remember what's his face with San Francisco in that playoff game? What's his name? Vernon Davis, was it? We couldn't cover his ass. Remember that? Oh, I'm sure you do. 2nd and 8 for the Jaguars. They have it at the New Orleans 30-yard line. And Lawrence back to throw. They bring pressure, but he gets it away. Big with the catch, gets to the 25, goes cross field to the 20, to the 15, close to the 10-yard line. Might be first and goal. Gee, man. I hope these are the guys that are going to be bagging groceries at Rouse's tomorrow. The only thing that I'm hoping for, these are the guys that when I go down to Rouse's tomorrow, they're bagging my groceries. All right, so 1st and 10. Ball at the 11. So Lawrence under center. He stumbles, but there's a fumble, and who has it? The Saints have it. All right. The fumble, and the Saints recover. Yeah. Man. All right. So turnover. Not really the Saints doing. It's more Trevor Lawrence tripping. But hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it though. Oh yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure you remember that playoff game. Damn. I know you. I'm sure you remember what happened a few days before that game. It was a bad week. That was a bad week for that for Louisiana sports. What's up, Aiden? How you doing? Yeah, the Saints were playing flag football. I'm saying, I think these are the guys that when you go down to Rouse's tomorrow, your local Rouse's, you might see one bagging your grocery, or maybe going to get the cart, out the from the parking lot. Well, we got to have commercials, Mario. It's just the NFL. It doesn't matter if it's preseason or regular season or whatever. You watch the commercials and there's a game mixed in there. So, all right. So, I'll take the turnover, but it's not really something the Saints defense did themselves, but. At least they fell on the ball. At least they knew how to. They didn't try to pick it up and run and fumble it again. So, hey, take it. And we had a turnover. That's why they went to commercial break. Hey, look. There's a Rouse's commercial. Well, you might not be getting on NFL Network. But there's a Rouse's commercial. See, my TV heard me talking about Rouse's, and there's a Rouse's commercial. Yeah. All right. So Saints will have it 1st and 10 after the turnover. They are deep in their own territory. We'll see what Tyler Shuck can do. So Vernon Broughton was the, I think he's the one that recovered a fumble, or he recovered a fumble. So Tyler Shuck last week threw for 165 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Saints will take over at their own 12-yard line. And there is a handoff. And up to that's what Kendrick Miller, the carry, gets to the 15. Going to be 2nd down. Are you not watching NFL Network? Yeah, I mean, it was his first game last week. I mean, he's not gonna look like Joe Montana. I thought he looked okay. 2nd and 6, but no, our receiving core is horrible. Back to throw, and it would catch me at the 20 up to the 23-yard line. Should be a 1st down. That was with Wilson with reception. It's a 1st down. Yeah, there's pretty sure there's no Shaheed and Olave today. So I really wish we had a number 1 guy. 1st and 10 at the 22. Play action by Shuck, and he's going to get sacked. Nobody block that guy? Anybody block that guy, man? I mean, nobody blocked. Who was supposed to play? 5. That's Miller, Kendrick Miller. That's Kendrick Miller. What's going to be second down? Last season, Saints were 13th in sacks allowed. Second down and 18, back at the 15. Chuck. And that's going to be intentional grounding. That's got to be intentional grounding, man. Man. What's up with the offensive line, man? Offensive line sucks, man. Who whipped? 75? Who's 75? Who the fuck is 75? We get a fumble, we go backwards. Banks is the only one blocked. Banks was the only one that blocked last week. If you go look at the film, is McCoy playing? It's third and forever. They'll hand it off, and Miller gets up to the 10, up to the 15, and up to the 16. But it's gonna be punt time. Punt time. But the losing Will Clapp kind of hurt last week. Hurt our depth at the our offensive line's bad anyway, so we need all the guys we can have. So punts away. And he goes back at the 30. And gets to the 35, up to the 40. Out of bounds on the 44-yard line. That's where Jacksonville will take over. That's the guy we drafted last year. Yeah, they got Fualga. That's the guy that we drafted last season. I thought he actually was decent, but he could have had a bad play. Yeah, Tyrann Mathieu. That was out of the nowhere when Tyrann Mathieu retired. I thought he was going to play like one more year and retire. I didn't think he was going to quit. A few weeks before the season started. So, but yeah, so it's nothing. The Saints offense we had one good play. Then we had those 2 sacks that kind of off the line's bad, man. That's why I was really, I was kind of happy that we drafted an offensive line the first round this past season, because we needed offensive line help. It's not the sexy pick, but it's you got to protect the quarterback. So Kenny Vaccaro, man, that's like 10 years ago, huh? Man, Kenny Vaccaro, I remember him. He played. Didn't he get Didn't him and Sean Payton have a falling out? Because Vaccaro played really well for us for a while. I think him and Sean Payton had a falling out. Then he got traded or cut or whatever. And I forgot where he went. I forgot where he went after that. Yeah, people don't think, man. Yeah, who's gonna block for Shedeur Sanders if you draft him in the first round? You're right. Look, man. I mean, the Bengals, they have Joe Burrow and they can't protect him, and their defense sucks. So the Bengals aren't going to go anywhere. They got a really good quarterback, but their offensive line sucks and their defense sucks. So what's it matter? So I was happy with the Banks pick. It's like, yeah, we need a tackle, but hopefully Trevor Penny can come back. I don't know, man. All right, 1st and 10, Jacksonville at the 45. Play action by Lawrence. And dumps the guy open at the 50, slips but gets to the 47. It'll be second down and about 2. Hit him. Bots are tearing it up today, man. Bots are tearing it up today, Paxton. You gotta cut them off at the pass, man. Yeah, nobody's on the. I actually got 3 people watching on the Saint Central channel. Yeah. 2nd and 2. I gotta start doing some videos on that channel so I can get it in the algorithm. 2nd and 2. There's a handoff. That's a first down across the 40 up to the 35. Man, it's been to the 31-yard line. Damn. First down, Jacksonville. Man, that just, right up the, man, look at that. Good blocking now. Defensive line's garbage. Everything's fucking garbage, man. We need defensive linemen too. So Travis Etienne on that last carry. Etienne. It's a Louisiana boy. All right, 1st and 10 at the 32. That's Lawrence looking to throw. And catch me at they're around the 20. And give me another first down. It is. Thank God, man. No Alontae Taylor, man, and Alontae Taylor's out. Where's Kool-Aid at, man? I was hoping Kool-Aid would actually make some plays this year. It's gonna be a long season, man. All right, 1st and 10 at the 21. There's Lawrence back to throw. Over the middle, catch made around the 17-yard line. There was Thomas with reception. I kind of hope the Saints finish bottom 5 or bottom 4 in the league because they'll get a really good draft pick next year, and that means they'll really maybe we can get a really impact player on defense, or maybe we can get a receiver that we desperately need. I'd probably go. I don't know where I'd go. 2nd and 6. We really need a number 1 receiver. Here's a handoff up to the 13-yard line. Goes Etienne again. Be 3rd down. Whew. Yeah, maybe we get a quarterback. You never know. And this is what happens, man. When you should have had rebuilding your team. When Sean Payton quit. 3rd and 3. And when Drew Brees and Sean Payton quit, well, Drew Brees retired, Sean Payton quit. 3rd and 3. They should have been in rebuild mode. Here's a handoff. That's up to the 6-yard line, and the first down for Etienne. Christ, man. But that's when they should have traded Michael Thomas and Lattimore and Kamara. Back when Sean Payton quit. And they could have got probably a lot of good draft picks for those guys at that time. But, no. 1st and goal from the 7. That's what I would do if I was the GM. There's a play action pass by Lawrence. And now looking, throws in the back of the end zone, incomplete. Look for Brian Thomas, 2nd down. You're right, man. Who knows? We could have, at that point, we could have been so bad, we could have drafted Jaden Daniels. Who knows? Instead of trying to make the playoffs and picking, 14 and 15 and shit like that. Goddamn fucking. Second and goal from the 7. I don't want to get frustrated. Well, I'm not drinking any beer, so I can't get frustrated. Lawrence throws, catch made around the 5, and dives in the end zone for a touchdown. It was Washington for the game's first score. Man. Man, it's been a long season. Yeah, I mean, if the Saints would have rebuilt like when they should have had, they probably could have had Jaden Daniel or something like that, but no. Oh well. Man, these freaking bots, man. Extra points up and good. 7-0 Jacksonville with 2:33 to go in the first quarter. They just keep coming in. They just keep coming in. Damn, man. No, Mickey Loomis isn't going anywhere soon. The only way Mickey Loomis goes somewhere is if she sells the team, they get a new owner. So, you're back. It's going to be a long season, man. Long season. All right. Offense. Jeez, man. Yeah, that's right, man. Exactly what happens when you try to rebuild when you we should have rebuilt and you don't. A lot of Saints fans has said that when it happened when Sean Payton quit, is that they should have at that point they should have traded Kamara and Lattimore and Michael Thomas away. They return the 10, 15 to the 20 to 25 up to the 27-yard line. That's where the Saints will have it. I think you could have got. I think we could have got a lot of good picks for that at that time, a few years ago. Michael Thomas actually had value then. He wasn't a head case. Kamara was a little bit younger. So was Lattimore. But I'd have been okay if they had done all that 3 years ago, how it was 4 years ago. All right, 1st and 10 Saints at the 27-yard line. Shuck in the shotgun looking to throw. And out to the right, catch made up to the 35-yard line goes Shaheed. Well, Shaheed is playing. Give me second down. And so Shaheed is playing. The ball at the 30, at the 30, around 35-yard line. Well, second down and 6. Ball's at the 31. There's a handoff, and Miller gets up to the maybe 32-yard line. Be third down. Yeah, at that time everybody had better trade value when the year after Sean Payton quit. When Michael Thomas was still a good receiver then. He wasn't really not much of a head case yet. So it's third down. Last year we were just atrocious on third downs. Last year we were 20th in the league. 3rd and 5. Shock back to throw. And does. And too high to Olave. 4th down. Bitch, man. Son of a bitch, man. The punt time again. It's going to be bad. Yeah, Banks blocked well last week. That's why I was really happy with getting him in the draft. Punts away. And back at the, going to roll to the 20. And go out of bounds. There's a yellow marker down on the play. With 58 seconds to go in the quarter. And hey, we got a subscriber. We got Alfredo Nunez. What's up, Zachary? Zachary's over on Saint Central. We had what we do? We were blocking on the sideline or something. The special team sucks. Anyway, all right. All right, we got timeout on the field. This is just bad, man. This is just bad. I was hoping we look a little bit better today. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, Roll the Dice? What's up, man? What's up, Roll the Dice? Just watching the Saints. Yeah. I guess I should have got beer today. Oh, well. What the hell we play next week? What the fuck we play next week? Sure. We play Denver next week. Play the fucking Broncos next week. Sean Payton comes to town there on next Saturday. Next Saturday, Sean Payton comes to town. All right. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to Sean Payton coming to town. And 5 o'clock somewhere it is. Johnny, yeah. Yeah, sure, do that. Yeah, bring a fifth over. Yeah, do that. Oh, they're showing the streetcar. Streetcar line. All right, Jacksonville, they're going to have good field position after the 15-yard penalty against the Saints. So Trevor Lawrence had two good drives. He'll exit the game. So new quarterback in for Jacksonville, 1st and 10. There's a handoff. And they'll get to the 40, to the 42-yard line. New quarterback in for Jacksonville. Who's the quarterback? Why don't you show me who the quarterback is? Nick Mullins. That's the guy with the Southern Miss. Nick Mullins in his 9th season. He went to USM. Yeah. So 2nd and 3. There's a handoff and gets up to the 45. That should be a first down or close to it. There's Tutton on the run. Yeah, there's no yellow line today. Well, there's no yellow line on my broadcast. I guess they it's like the old ways. Before we got a player down for Jacksonville. Can't make out the number. Yeah, Nick Mullins. He went to Southern Mississippi. So 11 seconds to go in the quarter. It's 7-0 Jacksonville. Well, they'll both play today. But I mean, our offensive line isn't good at all, and we have no receivers. The quarterbacks really have no help, man. I don't think it's going to matter. They're two young quarterbacks, and they're going to look bad. Oh. With all the shit Brian Kelly talk, they gotta beat Clemson. They can't lose that game. We've circled the game. With the Tiger Paw Prince in the locker room and the 1-0 and Death Valley Jr. You gotta win the game. You can't lose this game. You've talked too much shit to lose this game. And you've put yourself in a position where you have to win this game because the backlash is going to be really bad with all the shit talking that you did before the game started. So, anyway, yeah, Rattler's probably a little better mobile than Shuck, but Shuck is a more, traditional stand in your pocket quarterback, but it's not going to matter. We have no receivers to throw the ball to. We have no offensive line. Put Joe Montana back there, and he's not going to look like Joe Montana of the the 49ers. So yeah. Clemson. I said LSU's not winning this game, so I've already said that I don't think LSU's winning this game against Clemson. So I've already said that. So if they go beat Clemson, I'll be really shocked if they go on the road. Which really huge road game has he won, Brian Kelly? I mean, he hasn't won a big road game. He's lost to A&M twice. He lost to Alabama. And he's just he hasn't really won a big road game yet. So yeah, roll the dice. I think actually Clemson wins by like 10 points. I said that last night. I think Clemson beats LSU by 10 points. But hope I'm wrong, but I don't know. All right, 1st and 10 for Jacksonville as the quarter. We changed quarters. There's a handoff, and it gets to the 46-yard line. Going to be 2nd down. That was Tootin on the carry again. Yeah, no. So 2nd and 8 here for Jacksonville. Second 8 for Jacksonville. So Mullins under center, play action, and a little dump off. Take us to the 50, up to the 48-yard line. Yeah, be 3rd down. A good play there, 3rd down. Yeah, they haven't won a big road game under Brian Kelly. They haven't yet. I mean, maybe Missouri the first year. Missouri was pretty decent in 2023. Maybe Missouri was his best road win. We lost to Ole Miss that year on the road, 3rd and 2. Probably Missouri's his best road win. Now we got a false start. Yeah. It doesn't run all the time. It's an approximate clock. So 3rd and 7. Third and 7. Mullins looking to throw. And it could be dropped around the 40-yard line. Maybe Stutzman got a hand on it, but it's 4th down. Hey, we stopped one. We stopped one. All right. That's that guy, Danny Stutzman, is maybe a little behind the receiver. Heard some good things about Stutzman in camp. So punt time for Jacksonville. Who's this guy return punt? Who the hell is 38 returning a punt? And looking at punts away. Where's it? It went out of bounds, but where did it go out of bounds at? Still walking up. Still walking up. The 21-yard line. That's what Saints will have, a 21-yard line. Yeah. Yeah, the defense was pretty bad that year in 2023. Well, that's probably his best. If you look at what's his best road win, it's got to be Missouri. I mean, when he beat Florida, they weren't ranked that first year. No, who else did he beat on the road? I mean, maybe South Carolina was pretty. They should have lost South Carolina. But, they should have lost to South Carolina last year, but yeah. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens in. No, we'll know what happens in 2 weeks because this is Sunday. So, and we'll find out. Yeah, that defense was so bad that year. It was awful. I mean, they couldn't stop anybody that year. It was horrible. I don't know if it was the game plan or the players or the coaches. I mean, it was something. Maybe it was a combination of everything, but just awful, man. Yeah, they should have lost to South Carolina last year. Commanders, they just, I kind of figured they were going to extend, Scary Terry. They couldn't let him go. Man. They couldn't let McLaurin leave. Like their best receiver. There's no way that they were going to let him go. Walk away. Well, they shouldn't have anyway. They definitely shouldn't have, so. All right, so let's see some kind of this is like some kind of drive here, man. It's like something, man. How about throwing the ball deep to Tipton again? It worked well last week. Stretching the field, though. It's a Shaheed's probably not playing no more. So it's first and 10 Saints at the 21. Their own 21. There's a handoff. Up to the 25, to the 30. Up to the 34-yard line goes Miller. That's close. That's a first down. Whew. Oh, we got a holding call. Never mind. Got a holding call. Never mind. Man. Jesus Christ, man. All right, so it's first and 20 after the holding call. No wonder why he had a big old hole to run through. The ball's back at the 12. They're going to play action. Shuck looking to throw. Does. And going to be... Is it caught at the 40-yard line? It is. First down. Man, how did they make that catch? How the hell you make that catch? That ball was thrown like double coverage, and how the hell did not pick that off? Well, I see. 48 wasn't looking back for the ball. So it was Wilson. No, I'm talking Wilson. Welch. Welch. So Welch for the reception. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. They're going to run it again with Miller, and he's going to fight and get up to the 42-yard line. Man. Second down. Oh, yeah, there's the hole. Almost another hold there, huh? What's going to be second down for the Saints? Second and 9 at the 41-yard line of New Orleans. There's a play action by Shuck. And out to the left side, makes a catch. Out of bounds on the 45-yard lines goes Shaheed. Going to be third down. That was a good catch. Snake bite. Luckily the linebacker wasn't looking back for the ball. Luckily the linebacker wasn't looking back. So third and 4. We got 10:50 here to go in the half. Back there was Shuck. And catch made across the middle of the 50 up to the 48. It's a first down. Shaheed with the reception. First down. It's like, his third or fourth catch today for Rashid. So Shaheed with the catch. Be a first down. So first and 10. Out to the left to Olave. Makes the catch. Gets up to the 46. Short gain to Olave. Second down. Oof. Hendrickson's available for a trade. We do need a pass rusher. But I much rather younger guys that more, cap friendly. Second and 7. But we do need pass rushers. Here's a pass to Olave with the catch to the 40 up to the 36-yard line. Should be a first down, and it is. First down, New Orleans. Yeah, the bots are out today, man. Look at they're giving me views. That's good. The bots are giving me views today, so that's good news. Well, thank you, bots. Thank you, YouTube bots.
Yeah, Olave and Shaheed are our best two receivers, but I still think we need like a real number one guy. There's a handoff. It's Miller. Gets up to the 30, clips the 32-yard line. Yeah, this is the only running back we've seen today. We haven't seen Cam Akers. Haven't seen Edwards-Helaire. We haven't seen the two rookies that we drafted. Maybe they're saving them for the second half. 2nd and 6. Ball's at the 32-yard line of Jacksonville. And we got Saints call a timeout, I think. Yep. The play was taking way too long to get it height. So Kellen Moore calls timeouts. So 2nd and 6. Yeah, we're in a rebuilding mode. No, we're not going to be good for at least 2 years. We're probably going to be really bad this year, and next year maybe fight for the playoffs. But it'll probably be year 3 before Kellen Moore has a team that can maybe make the playoffs if we draft well. 2nd and 6, and they're gonna hand it off. That goes nowhere, man. 3rd down. That's like maybe lost a yard. Lloyd on the tackle. They'll lose 2 yards. 3rd and 7. Yeah, we're not going to get all the free agents, the big ones, you know. They're going to have to. That's why they said they're going to have to draft very, very well, and hope everybody they draft turns out to be somebody that can actually play. 3rd and 7. Shuck looking to throw. And throws. And guy open at the... Oh, he dropped. Olave dropped it. Fucking A, man. Fucking shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. At least that wasn't a hospital ball, right, Olave? Easy. It'd have been easy. It was an easy first down, man. Fucking shit me, man. All right, so Groupie on for the field goal. This is a 51-yarder. And field goal is up, and it is good. Got it. 51 yards. Groupie puts it through. Fucking Olave, man. Fucking Olave, man. Well, at least that wasn't a hospital ball, right, Olave? You know, Derek Carr throws you hospital balls. But Chuck just threw you one right between the 12, and you drop it. That's why we need a number one, man. I mean, Olave and Shaheed are decent receivers, but they're not number ones, man. They're not something you can count on. Make a big catch. Olave drops many passes, man. But yeah, number one receiver, huh? Oh, with the Saints emoji, yeah. We did get some points, so yeah, we need a number one guy that can really, you know. Because then if we had a really then we would have a really good receiving core. We'd have a number one. Then you have Shaheed and Olave. So at that point, I think our receiving core would be a lot better if we had like a Brian Thomas, you know, Jamar Chase, somebody like that. You know, Justin Jefferson. If we had somebody like that, our receiving core would be a hell of a lot better because they would get the bulk of the the coverages. People would be worried about them, and that would open up Shaheen and Olave. Well, Olave can't catch, but Gabe Davis is available. He's still around. He was really good with Buffalo, man. Yeah, Gabe Davis was a really good receiver for Buffalo. Yeah, Sean Payton comes to the Dome next week again. All right, so kickoff time is 7-3. Jacksonville's up. Some of these fans are, they're dedicated, man. They go to a preseason game and dress up, dedicated. Tim played 45-yard drive, ended with a 51-yard field goal, but it should have been a first down. But Olave fucking can't catch. There's a kickoff. And returns to the 10, 15, to the 20. Gets to the 25, to the 30. And out of bounds around the 32-yard line. Goes to Washington. First down, Jacksonville. Right there with 7:18 to go in the second quarter. So. But Gabe Davis probably might want to go somewhere, a different situation than a rookie quarterback or a second-year quarterback. But all right, so 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Mullins in the shotgun. And there's a handoff up to the 40, up to the 45, and up to the 48-yard line. Man. Phew. There goes Allen, first down. But yeah, I wouldn't see Gabe Davis joining the Saints because of our situation, unless he had no other options. But I think you'll have a little better options than coming here with a rookie quarterback or a second-year quarterback. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line of Jacksonville. They're gonna on the end around handoff. Gets up to the only gets a yard. Man, good defense by the Saints. They only get a yard on that play. 2nd and 9. Ooh. 2nd down and 9. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Mario. Yeah, if any mod sees those bots come in, just hide them. You don't have the timeout, just hide. 2nd and 9. But they do give me views, though. That's Mullins, back to throw. And got a guy open at the 35. It's a catch. That's a first down. First down, Jacksonville. There's Irwin with the reception. What's up, Jerry? What's up, Jerry G? And Olave can't catch, Jerry. Olave can't catch, man. That was a good throw by Shuck and hit him right in the freaking between the 12 and he dropped it, man. Olave can't catch for shit, man. He's always dropping fucking balls, man. It pisses me off. 1st and 10 at the 35. Ball into the play action. All day to throw. And got a guy on the right side caught inside the 10-yard line to first down. Nice throw by Nick Mullins. As long with the reception. First and goal. Yeah. That was a nice throw by Nick Mullins, man. That was a really good throw, man. So it's 1st and goal at the 9. There's a handoff, and he gets up to the 5. It'll be a 2nd and goal. Yeah. It was Tootin on the carry again. 2nd and goal. Yeah, I know. There's no, Demario Davis ain't playing either. Cam Jordan's old, so but second and goal from the 5 is a handoff and gets up to maybe the 3. Be third and goal. Gotta have a running game. Yeah. But we haven't seen the rookies play yet. So, I mean the guys we just drafted. I guess they're waiting for the second half to play those guys, but all we've seen is Kendre Miller. So it's third and goal from the 3. Let's see if they throw up like a play action. That's what I would do. Yep. No, they're going to hand it off. That's a touchdown. As Tootin scores, touchdown, Jacksonville. Was 13-3. But our backups can't, get a pass rush on their backups. So I'm pretty sure Jacksonville has taken out some of their starters on the offensive line. I'd imagine they would have. But here comes the extra point. And it is right down Main Street. 14-3 with 3:21 to go in the half. Yeah. 14-3. Yeah. I think Shucks looked all right today so far. He should have had a first down that last drive when Olave dropped it. About to see what Rattler looks like in the second half. So, about to see. But I like what I've seen from Shucks so far today. But he hasn't thrown an interception. So that's a plus. But the offensive line really screwed him in that first drive. They couldn't block. That really wasn't all his fault, that first drive. So we just can't have anybody get injured, man. We can't. Olave and Shaheed needs to sit the bench for the rest of the game. There's no reason for Olave and Shaheed to play the rest of the game. This game is meaningless in the grand scheme. Well, oh well. But that's the only time we've ever been in our history have been consistent. Well, we had a few good years with Jim Mora when the Saints defense was really good, but we had to play Joe Montana twice every year. That was tough for the Saints in the '80s to go against Joe Montana twice a year. But yeah, outside of those few years with Jim Mora and Sean Payton, the Saints have been just a garbage franchise. Now our owner, she owns Pelicans and the Saints, and they're one of the two worst teams in the both leagues. She owns two fucking teams, and they both have problems, like the same problems. What's the common denominator? There's a kickoff, and return to the 10, to the 20, 25, to the 30, up to the 35-yard line. That's the Saints have decent field position with 3:16 to go in the half. Yeah. Oh man, take some deep shots or something. Yeah, take some deep shots. Yeah, something. I mean, just because you got to work on some things, man. It's preseason.
Preseason. Preseason.
This is when you try things, man. Here's a pass out to the left, and makes it as Welch makes a catch and gets about 2 or 3 yards. Now the tight end position, another position that we're really weak at. All right, so Kendre Miller has his helmet off. He was six carries for 21 yards and averaged a 3.5, which is okay. But 3.5 is all right. So 2nd and 8. And it's Shuck. And jumps out to the right side, running back makes a catch. And spins, gets to about the 40-yard line. That was Cam Akers. Yeah, two of the worst teams in the league. Two teams. They're in the bottom of NBA and NFL, and we have the same owner in both those leagues. So that's the common denominator. Is Gale Benson. It was 3rd and 7. But take some deep shots, man. It's like don't 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Yeah, throw it deeper, man. That's what I said, man. Just try something, They should have done that when Shaheed was in the game. Because Shaheed's are really, he was our deep threat last year before he got hurt. But Tipton had a catch last week against the Chargers. They threw a deep ball to Tipton for a touchdown. Yeah. Why not that? Why not that? Why not that, man? Oh, man. Oh, this is the drive sober or get pulled over commercial. Yeah. Drive sober or get pulled over. Good. Yeah, it's preseason. You should try some things on preseason. I mean, if Shuck threw a deep ball for an interception, I probably wouldn't, complain about it too much. But you try something different. You go for it on 4th and goal in preseason. Try some things, man. But I'm surprised they haven't tried to throw the ball deep to Tipton or Shaheed. I mean, it's not that Shaheed's in the game, but so. But we never know what the game plan is. I mean, the game plan, that might not be the game plan. So the game plan might be something different than what we think should be called. So, but I think you have to at least try to go deep. Try to stretch the defense a little bit. So, but anyway. But I want to see these. I want to see the rookie, or the two our draft picks. A guy from Kansas, and I forgot what the other guy was from. So Tyler Shuck is 7 for his last 8. Should be 8 for 8, but he's 7 and then Olave. So it's 3rd and 7. Is back to throw. And now going to be sacked, man. Jeez, horrible blocking. Gets sacked, 4th down. Jeez, man. Horrible blocking. Look, they had everybody up on. They were rushing what, 6? Man. But they were rushing 6 guys there. Damn, man, you gotta Hard to block 6. So punt time. And punts away. Fields at the 25 and tackled right there. Nice special teams play. Stalebird with the tackle. Jacksonville will have it with 1:10 to go in the half. Ooh, man. They should take Banks out, man. There's no reason to get your starting left tackle, hurt in late in the first half in a preseason game. All right, so it's me 1st and 10, Jacksonville. On ass game. As Mullins back to throw. And catch made it to 30 out of bounds from the 31-yard line. Goes Thrammel. 2nd down. Whew. Yeah, your left tackle, is your blindside guy for your quarterback, for the right-handed quarterback, so he's very important. That's why that was a really good draft pick. 2nd and 3. There's Mullins back to throw. And now he's going to try to run. He's close. Let's see, it was 3rd down. 3rd down. Yeah, you really don't want to get your guys that are going to play week 1 hurt. It's getting to be late first half. You take those guys out, man. So it's a 3rd and 2 for Jacksonville. Maybe we should bring some pressure. Mullins back to throw. And dumps it out. It's a 1st down. It's the 35 to the 40. 1st down. There's Allen on the reception. Yeah, I saw Broughton in the game. With the play before last. Play before last. So 1st and 10 with 53 seconds to go in the half. 1st and 10, Jacksonville at their own 39. As Mullins out to left, makes a catch, and gets pushed out of bounds. Maybe a yard for Allen. It'll be 2nd down. What's up, Cool Drummer? Yeah, Saints definitely need some defensive linemen also. Second and 11. Long season, man. 47 seconds to go in the half. 14-3 Jacksonville. Here's a pass out. Ooh, it's caught at the 48, close to the 1st down yard marker. No, they're going to mark it back a yard. We 3rd and 2. We 3rd and 2 for the Jaguars. So 41 seconds to go. Third and 2. And back to throw. Does. And over the middle, caught at the 48-yard line. Be a 1st down, it is. This thing's so hot, man. Drew Brees. I'll spell his name right. Drew Brees has been retired for years now. Well, yeah, hopefully they take some shots in the second half. They can go throw the ball deep. But I don't know who's going to be our receiving core in the second half. So 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. That's Mullins. Catch made up to the 41. There's 30 seconds left. Jacksonville has 1 timeout remaining. And it's Irwin with the reception. It'll be 2nd and 4. Mullins back to throw again. Catch the 40 up to the 35-yard line with 12 seconds left. Now there's well, okay, they're gonna take the clock down to 3 and call a timeout for the field goal. All right, so Jacksonville we get a field goal out of this opportunity. I think Kellen Moore will do a good job if he's just. We have no team, man. We have no players. Not his fault. So field goal time for Jacksonville for the half. My phone was getting hot out here. 53-yard field goal for Little, and now the Saints call timeout. Saints call a timeout. So, field goal. So these can either be a 17-3 lead or a 14-3 lead. Yeah. Yeah, you blame the owner, man. You gotta blame Gail Benson. She's the owner, right? So field goal time here for Cam a little. Last year his long was 59. This is 53. Field goal is up and it is good. No problem. 17-3 at the break. At the break. 17-3. So the Saints will get the ball first in the third quarter. But it'll probably be year 3 before they can make playoffs with the way this team is really, constructed right now. Yeah, these kickers are pretty well. They're automatic, man. How's the game going? Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. That's a good thing. You're right. Well, she got it because because the husband died, but she has no freaking heirs. So when she dies, that's gonna be a shit show. Oh, they've been advertising this Texas Ohio State game like crazy, like crazy. Sucks. It's like like the high noon game. It better be at night, but who's starting quarterback week 1? They haven't announced yet. Yeah, they haven't announced no starting quarterback yet. We'll see how Rattler does in the third quarter, but I thought Shuck looked pretty good. I mean, Olave should have had that pass that would have extended the drive. So we'll see what Rattler looks like in the second half. Right back.
Oh, man. We still have time. Damn. Damn. Oh, thank you, Paxton. Here, Sanders for what? Who's going to block for him? Everybody said, we saying should have drafted Shador Sanders for what? Well, offensive line's garbage. So, yeah, offensive line is Joe Montana wouldn't be good with this offensive line. And Shador Sanders isn't some kind of lock to be some kind of great quarterback. So. Ooh, you spending what you have based on what? One preseason game? People are overvaluing Shador Sanders, man. He hasn't played one regular season game yet in the NFL. Neither has Rattler has. But I said our team is just receivers suck and our offensive line suck. Pro Bowlers off the line. I don't know where you get that from. We got our best lineman is probably our center and our rookie left tackle. That's it. Eric McCoy's is really good center, and then we got the rookie left tackle. That's it. Other than that, our offensive line's garbage. Garbage, man, garbage. And there's nothing they can do about it now. I mean, you're gonna have to just hope that these guys get better. Chris Olave, yeah, he dropped the pass today. Olave dropped the pass today, would have been a first down. He always drops passes. But Kamara's not playing. Kamara's not going to play till the regular season. They're not going to play him. There's no reason to play Kamara. Yeah, there's no reason to play Kamara today. We only two backs he played today was Miller and Akers. They need to put those two rookies in we drafted. So hope they do that in the second half. You don't need reps. Only can happen is he get hurt. He don't need reps. What's he need reps for? He knows the plays. Yeah, he don't need to play. Tomorrow Davis ain't playing. Cam Jordan ain't playing. He don't need to play. It's gonna be a long season. How about that? Chemistry. Okay. Oh man. So Rattler will be starting the third quarter. We'll see if the two offensive line can block any better for him. But I thought Shuck played. I thought Shuck played pretty well in the first half. Didn't turn the ball over. Ain't his fault. Line can't block. They can't run the ball. So third quarter, yeah, we are going to see Spencer Rattler in the game. The Saints will get the ball first, start the third quarter. Let's see if the clock starts on the Yahoo thing. Oh, excited, man. We'll see what Rattler does. There's the kickoff. Returns to the 10, 15, 20, up to the 22-yard line. That's where the Saints will have it. Well, Spencer Rattler will come out for his first drive of the game. So I got. All right, so first and 10 for Rattler. At the 22, there's a handoff. And it gets up to about the 24-yard line. That's about it. Man, our running game has just been bad, man. Bad. Who's my I think's gonna get it? Probably Shuck, but it's not gonna matter. I mean, this offensive line's garbage. We can't run the ball. Second and 7. Rattler looking to throw, dumps it out to the right side. It's catch made up to the 30, 35, up to the 36-yard line. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the carry. The first down Saints. That's his first action in the game. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire's first catch of the game. He didn't play in the first half, so. There's another handoff. Helaire gets up to the 42-yard line. So. Second and 6. The ball's at their own 40-yard line. There's Rattler looking to throw. Out to the goes to Helaire. Gets up to the 42, up to the 45-yard line. Man, that's gonna be close to close. To be third and short. They're showing. So third and short for the Saints. And there's a handoff. And gets up to the 46. Let's see, it's close. Let me they're gonna measure. Are we doing the virtual measurement? Doing a virtual measurement here. We got the chains out. Yeah. Well, Shuck threw the ball deep last week to Tipton for a touchdown. Doing the virtual measurement. Know what it is?
Boy, the poor chain gang got demoted, man. They got demoted. Virtual measurement is he's short. No, it's a first down. They just got about like the nose of the football. I mean, the nose of the football. So it's first and just like the very tip of the nose was first and 10. Well, they got this thing, man. All right, I like this, man. No more chain gang. All right, so first and 10 at the 45. Their own 45 for the Saints. Rattler to center. Play action. And now he's going to go deep down the field. There you go, Paxton going deep and going to be incomplete around the 10-yard line. And there's a flag down. There you go, Paxton. You said throw the ball deep, and they did. They finally listened to you. So pass interference gets the defense. Look what happens when you throw the ball deep. What happens when you throw the ball deep, Paxton? You might get a pass interference call. So first and goal for the Saints. So man, look at what happened. Look, you're right, Paxton. Throw the ball deep. So that's only the second penalty against Jacksonville. Was first and goal at the 9. And here's a pass incomplete. Second and goal. It's amazing what happens, huh? Second and goal. They should have done that in the first half. All right, so second and goal from the 9. They're going to run it, and Edwards Helaire gets down to the 5. You should have done on first down. Now it's third and goal. Should have done on first down. So it's third and goal. Third and goal from the 5 is Rattler. Going to throw and incomplete. Fourth down. Oh, those play calls are kind of bad, man. Those play calls are kind of bad, man. So it's fourth and goal at the 5. We're going field goal, really? 23-yard field goal. And it's good. Should have gone for it, man. Should have gone for it. Should have gone for it, man. I should have gone for it. It's preseason. They should have gone for it there, Paxton. What's up, Mario? Yeah, so 17-6 now. So, yeah, I thought they should have gone for it on fourth down. I mean, but I didn't. That's what I would have done. You get it? Great. If you don't, I mean, so what? And it's not like you're trying to win this football game. So, Caleb Williams start? He should start tonight. At like a quarter, maybe, or two or three drives. That's got a commercial for the official hurricane attorneys of New Orleans. How do you get that moniker there? You just say you are? We're the official hurricane attorneys. Trial attorneys. And all right, getting back on commercial break at 17-6. Jacksonville is up over New Orleans. And there's St. Louis Cathedral. And all right, let's go, man. Slops. Says night bye. All right, so Groupie will kick it off. And this is so stupid, man. This kickoff shit. And here we go. And gonna kneel in the end zone for a touchback. Woo! Touchback. Let's see who they're gonna bring out. That looks like it's Mullen still. Like they're gonna still bring out Nick Mullins. So 1st and 10, Jacksonville. And the touchback is not at the 20 or the 25 anymore. You know, it's moved up now. Isn't it the 40-yard line? Or 35. They're gonna hand it off. And about a 3-yard gain. 2nd down. Turnover coming, you think? We'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Trevor Lawrence is already in street clothes. So at halftime, he he probably took a shower and got dressed. Sunshine, they call him, huh? So 2nd and 8 for Jacksonville. Mullins throw got open. And he dropped it. Oh, good thing. Dropped it. And they promptly take him out the game, which you should. You drop that first down reception. You might just take him out. 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8 from the 37-yard line. Back to throw is Mullins. Catch made and at the 42, but I think he's going to be I think Trammell's about a 2 yard short. Should be 4th down. It is. So it's 4th down. Yeah, are they going to go for it? I mean, why not? It's preseason, right? 4th and 1. Looks like they're going to line up and go for it. Hey, see, I have no problem going for it in situations like this. 4th and 1, under center. And they're going to hand it off, and it's going to be close. All depends where they mark it. And it all depends where they mark the football. But there's no yellow line anymore. And it's a 1st down. Go 1st down. Hey, why not? Why not go for it? You called what? Ain't no turnover. He got it. So 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. So all they had to get to was 45. There's a handoff. And gets up to the 49. It'll be a second down. Second down. Well, 2nd and 6 for Jacksonville. Ball's at the 49. They're on 49. 8:30 here to go in the third quarter. Mullins under center. And a little play action. Steps up and going to throw and going to be caught. Sliding catch at the 38. That's a first down. Man, nice coming back for the ball. 1st and 10, Jacksonville. What's up, Streamlabs? How you doing? I'm doing well. Live. It's always good to be alive. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Jacksonville at the 39 of New Orleans. A little toss. And gets up to the 34. Still going up to the 30. He's still going to the 32-yard line. Nice little play there. Second down. Second down. Had 2 guys open. So second down here for Jacksonville. 2nd and 3 to be exact. The ball's at the 32 New Orleans. It's a handoff. And that's a first down up to the 27-yard line. First down, Jacksonville. There's Allen on the carry. Whew, yeah. They need to go down. They're trying to make a roster. So 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Ball's at the 28. And a little swing pass to the right. And catches made, but only a short gain. They bring up second down. 6:24 to go in the third quarter. So 2nd and 9. Only getting a yard on that play. 2nd and 9. Got 6 minutes to go in the third. There's Mullins. There's a catch made around the 22, and he tackled right there. It's going to bring up third down. This game is moving on quickly, man. This game is moving quickly. So it's third down for Jacksonville. So one good thing about preseason games, they seem like they kind of flow faster. A lot less stoppages in games and stuff like that. 3rd and 4. One good thing, we haven't had a ton of penalties this game. To stop to hold the game up. 3rd and 4. Mullins. And intercepted, picked off around the 15-yard line. As Ford picks it off. Saints take over. There we go. Interception. As Ford picked out. I don't know what Mullins was throwing to there. I guess he didn't see the defender there. Called it. Yeah, but I think you meant it like way early in the drive. I'll get my charger.
It's got a turnover. It's got a turnover. As Paxton called it. He said it was going to happen. He said the turnover was going to happen. And it did. So. All right. So. All right, so the Saints will take over after the interception. The good play, yeah, good play by the linebacker, man. So that's how you make the roster, man. Second season out of Texas. That's how you make the 53. Make plays like that. All right, so first and 10 at the 15-yard line, as Tipton on the end around gets up to the 18-yard line. Going to be second down. Going to be second down. Second and 6. So Rattler, play action pass. Going to go deep again. And Tipton makes a catch around the 35-yard line. First down. First down, Saints. As Tipton with the reception down the sideline. What I tell you in the first? What I tell you, Paxton? I said Tipton had a big catch last week. And they should have thrown the ball deep to him earlier in the game. They didn't. So first and 10, Saints at the 35 of Jacksonville. And now we got a timeout. They had to move the ball back. The ball was marked improperly. All right, so it's first and 10 at the 36-yard line. They moved the back a yard. Akers in the backfield. They hand it off to Akers, and he'll get to the 32-yard line. Deep ball, I know, man. It'll be a second down. So second down here for the Saints. Ball's at the 33. As Rattler back to throw. And over the middle, catch made. And that's Akers, gets to the 26-yard line. That's gonna be close. It's at the 26. Should be first down. So Cam Akers. I remember when he was coming out of high school, LSU was trying to go after him. There's a handoff to Akers. He's going to be tackled for a loss behind the line. He gets fault there. As blocking was horrible there. Going to be second down. Blocking was horrible there. So second down. Second and 12 with 2:13 to go in the third. They'll go shotgun. As back to throw is Rattler.
Catch made by Akers. He'll get down to the 23-yard line. Going to be third down. Third down. Third down. So 3rd and 8 for New Orleans. So Rattler calling for the snap. And now the offensive false start. Cam Akers with the false start. Brian Pearson just, hey. So Cam Akers with the false start. Now it's 3rd and 13. Third down and 13. The ball's at the 29-yard line. Rattler back to throw. They bring pressure again and steps up, makes a catch at the 22. Up maybe to the 21-yard line goes Jacobson. Going to be 4th down now. Whew. Another field goal. Another field goal opportunity. We're gonna field goal them to death. Here's a 40-yard. This is a here's Charlie Smith on for a field goal. It's up and it is wide right, I think. No, it snuck through. Just snuck through. Ooh. I just snuck through. Looked like it was gonna go wide right, but it stayed between the uprights, so it's now 17-9. How many more we need? How many more field goals we need? Man, it's hot. It is hot outside. Damn. So, how we're going to determine what quarterback plays better is the one who had the better passer rating. So, that's how we're going to determine who's a better day. Quarterback, either Shuck or Rattler, is the quarterback rating. All right, so 17-9. We got 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. Yeah, Doug Nussmeier. Yeah, he quarterback the Saints. That's our coordinator. Well, they didn't throw the ball deep with Shuck. There's kickoff. They did it last week and it was a touchdown. Another touchback. So the ball be at the 35-yard line. They threw the ball deep last week with Shuck, and he had touchdown with Tipton. So, and they didn't go the ball at all deep with Shuck today. They did with Rattler twice, and it worked both times. One was a pass interference, one was a catch. So it tells me throw the ball more down the field. So, all right, 1st and 10, Jacksonville at the 35. There's a play, new quarterback in, play action, catch made. The running back gets to the 40, 45, good screen up to the 48-yard line. Man, 1st down, Jacksonville. We got Walford in a quarterback. John Walford in his 8th season. Never heard of the guy, but he's made 4 career starts in 8 years. So we're going to go to the 4th quarter at 17-9 at Jacksonville. But nobody's gotten hurt today so far. Maybe I should not say anything. But I should keep my mouth shut about that. But I thought both quarterbacks so far looked really. I thought both quarterbacks have looked, like promising. But so I think I don't know. They're gonna play next week. They'll have the same game plan next week with they'll play both guys next week. So crispy, crunchy, pick of the night. Man, iPhone's so freaking hot, man. iPhones get so freaking hot, man. It's crazy. All right. 4th quarter, man. Fourth quarter. One phone. All right, so 4th quarter we go. As 17-9, Jaguars up. Gonna play. No, they're gonna run the ball. Gets up to the 49. It'll be about a 2-yard gain to be 2nd down. I thought they were gonna do a little play action rollout, but 2nd down for Jacksonville. We got 14-40. Here to go in the 4th quarter. A 2nd down and 8. 2nd and 8. Guy comes in motion, and they're gonna hand it off again. Gets across the 50 to the 49 of New Orleans. Be third down. Be third down. Third down. And 6 to be exact. What's up, cool drummer? Yeah, I mean, I really don't care about the outcome. I just care about, players getting hurt. So 3rd and 6. Back to throw is almost picked off. Bad throw. As Walker almost threw an interception. It's 4th down. 4th and 6. Almost forgot about Chase Young. He's not playing. The receiver kind of slipped on the turf. What's punt time? So 13-31 to go. Punt time. 17-9. Yeah, we got to scout until who makes the cut. That's true. But and punt's going to bounce and go out of bounds. Where are they going to mark it at? Around the 15. 16-yard line. Oh, there's the river. 16-yard line. Man. Yeah. Any second or third units that I'm been impressed with? Well, Ford had an interception today. Linebacker did. So other than that, I mean, it's not really we haven't really pressured the quarterback today. So Ford did have that interception. So you got to count that in the book. So, but yeah. So, but I thought so far both quarterbacks have played fairly well. I thought Shuck played well. Shuck should have had maybe a touchdown on that one drive if Olave don't drop that, but. That's woulda, coulda, shoulda. I think Rattler's come in and looked decent. He's had 2 good deep balls. He hasn't turned the ball over, so it's gonna be interesting decision to make who the quarterback's gonna be if they keep playing, kind of even. So we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, we'll see if they keep rolling down the field. That's what I thought. That's what they should have done in the first half with Shaheed or Tipton. This was the first time Shuck and Shaheed and Olave were played together in a game. I thought maybe they should have thrown the ball deep to Shaheed, but that's just my opinion. All right, so we're going to have the Saints football. 1st and 10, they're on at the 16-yard line. So we'll see. The connection of the game is the only really pass that we really deep all we threw was to Tipton. So, all right, so it's first and 10 New Orleans at their own 16-yard line. Rattler under center. Play action. Gonna roll left now. Gonna run, and he'll get to the 25-yard line. That's the. Are they gonna mark it back? Football where he's starting the slide. 2nd down now. Look at it. I think Kellen Moore is. Yeah, I think it's way too early to tell if he's But I don't think he's going to be a bad coach. He's not going to be as bad as Dennis Allen. 2nd and 3. There's a handoff. That's a first down to the 30-yard line. Who is that? That's 13. Who is that? That's somebody new on the roster. He ain't played today. First down, Saints. Somebody new. Yeah, you gotta Jones. That's Felix Jones. That's what it is. Yeah, you gotta move in out of the pocket and get yards. Play action by Rattler, and now he's gonna run again and slide and get about 2 or 3 yards. Oh, there's a flag. That's probably gonna be a holding call. It is. Holding call against number 69 on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Whew. Maybe there? Oh, it was 69. It was the one that we're trying to show the hold, but okay. So it's the 1st and 20. Yeah, I mean, if there was no hold, he would have got a few yards on that. Play it to my Rattler. And rolling right. And now going to throw. And will he drop that? 2nd and 10. Yeah. Let's see. And 2nd and 20. Sometimes you got to help the quarterback out, make catches like that. Rattler back to throw, and he's pressured. Now throws, and that's too high. Incomplete. Rather, that was to Pettis. 3rd and 20. Yeah, I thought that ball was a little too high to Pettis. So that was a missed throw by Rattler. That's probably his only missed throw that he's made tonight. He's been pretty on target. So it's 3rd and 20. Back to throw is Rattler throws and catch made by Pettis, but I think he's gonna be short. But it's 4th and about 3. But another really good throw by Rattler. So it's going to be 4th and about 2 or 3, probably 3. That was a really good. That was so 4th and 3 for New Orleans, and they're gonna punt it. They're going to punt it. And punts away. And going to bounce at the 25, and that's where it's going to die. So Jacksonville will take over on their own 25-yard line with 10:44 to go in the 4th, man. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have melted too hard if they'd have gone for it on 4th down there, just because it's preseason and you're trying to work on some things. But, whatever, But it isn't only an 8-point game. It's a one possession game, so. Play defense, get the ball back. So, I understand both logic. So, but anyway, so. Maybe if it was a little later in the game, go for it. So,
See, but we'll see. Oh man. Yeah. So support the channel. Support the channel. Just watching. But all right, we'll see what the defense can do. We might need to get a pick six to score a touchdown. And might need to get a pick six to get a touchdown in this game. Rouse's Market, the official supermarket of the Saints. Yeah. I guess you gotta give money to be the that. All right, so 1st and 10, Jacksonville. You see if they bring out the same quarterback as the last drive. The ball's at their own 26-yard line for Jacksonville. And it's Walford under center. And they're going to hand it off. And it's a run to the 30 up to the 32-yard line. Going to be 2nd down. Please let us go 0-17. It actually wouldn't be that. Actually, wouldn't be that bad. Actually, honestly, because that means they get the number 1 pick. Second and 4, but I would hope we win a few games, like 2 or 3. But 2nd and 4 for Jacksonville, and now we got a false start. Come here, come on, come on. Like next time. All right, so false start against Jacksonville. Going to push him back 5 yards, make it 39. Yeah, you probably got the 4th or 5th strainers in the game right now. So it's second down and 9 for Jacksonville. We got 10:08 to go. Back to throw. Here's Walford looking and rolls right, throws, and catch made at the 35, but looks like he's going to be about it. Nope. They're going to say incomplete. Incomplete. Be nice to beat Atlanta twice. It'd be really nice to beat Atlanta twice, but I don't know, man. Our offense is pretty. We can't run the ball. We can't protect the quarterback. 3rd and 9. And back to throw. And ball got tipped down, incomplete. Good. Now that's a good job. Good job by the defensive line. Get the hand up. 4th down. 4th and 9. Holding this 4th quarter, man. It's 4th quarter. It was 65 that got his hand on it. And it's Martin. Got his hand on it. So 4th down, punt time for Jacksonville. Yeah, good job, 4th string. Punts away. And Fields back at the 15. Gets to the 20, 25. For the 29-yard line. All right, so 1st down, Saints at the 29-yard line with 9:40 to go. Can we get it to this 1 touchdown, man? Oh, man. You get like 1 touchdown? I mean, like 1, just like 1. All I'm hoping for is like 1 touchdown.
Put a drive together, get a touchdown, and man, something. But this is this. Yeah, chunk it deep again, man. Oh, wait. Let's go. Yeah, go deep again, man. And we can't run the ball. How many yards we got rushing? Like maybe like 30 yards rushing between our running backs. Next Saturday at noon, Saints play Denver. They play Denver next week at noon. Oh, yeah, we got these somewhat gold jerseys that are debuting this year. They're not really gold jerseys, but yeah. They should have made these gold jerseys that the Saints supposedly have. They should have made them more gold, not off color shit. Like Hayner's warm up on the sideline. Why? Playing Hayner anyway. All right, first and 10 at the 29-yard line for the Saints. There's a handoff, and it goes nowhere. You can't run the ball at all, man. We can't run the ball at all. Gotta have a running game, man, to help the quarterback out. So Rattler's 8 for 12 for 99 yards. He also has 7 yards rushing. But I think he's played well. 2nd and 9. And Rattler going to be pressured. Now going to scramble and get a yard. Maybe 2. It'll be 3rd down now. So 3rd down and 8. Third and 8 for New Orleans at the 30-yard line. Rattler back to throw. And does. And catch made at the 45 for a 1st down. As Pettis with a reception, 1st down Saints. So 1st down to New Orleans. So 1st and 10. And they're going to hand it off. And it gets up to the 48-yard line. Yeah, that's Yarns on the carry. That's one of our better looking run plays this 2nd half. 2nd half. So one of our better, we've been horrible running the football today. 2nd and 9 with 7:38 to go in the 4th. Yeah, now take a shot. I agree. If it's there. And Rattler has a slant, and that was Tipton with their reception around the 48-yard line. 47. Be 3rd down. Hey, Tipton and Pettis are holding on to the ball. Olave. Just saying. 3rd and 2. Ball's at the 47 of Jacksonville. And they're gonna hand it off, and they're not gonna get there. So now you got to go for it. 4th down, you got to go for it. I mean, 6:45 to go in the game. It's preseason. Now you got to go for it. See if your offensive line can actually block for a yard. You know, some of these guys might make their rosters, you know, as a backup lineman. So 4th and 1. And they'll go under center. And now there's it's going to be offside against the defense. So neutral zone infraction is what it's called. 1st down. Hey, all right, any way we can get it, right? I thought the Saints might have moved there. They might have missed that. I don't know. All right, so 1st and 10 to 41. Have to look at it again. There's a play action by Rattler, and catch made up to the 35-yard line. That's the tight end with Jacobson. Yep, Jacobson. 2nd down. 2nd down. What's up, Paxton? Man, there's no CFL tonight, man. No Canadian Football League, man. I like it when they had CFL on Sunday nights. 2nd and 5 from the 35-yard line of Jacksonville. There's a handoff up to the middle to the 30, up to the 25. That's, man, the 24-yard line. Man. There's Felix Jones on the carry. Man, that was a good run. He's wearing 13, old Michael Thomas jersey number. There's a quick play, and it's to the 20 to the 15, down to the 13-yard line. All of a sudden, our line's blocking. All of a sudden, our offensive line is saying, "Hey, we want to block." Did Jacksonville bring in the 6th string? All right, 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. As Rattler, here's a slant. It was picked off. Return to 15, 20, 25, bad pass, 30, 35. Up to the, still going. Oh, it goes backwards. Oh, not a good throw there, Rattler. Not a good throw there, Rattler. And oh, Paxton, yeah, that's a big meal. Paxton clean. And Rattler had a really good drive going, man, until that last interception, man. He probably could have won the bet if he would have got him a touchdown on that drive. Damn, man. You can't make that play, maybe if you're trying to be the starter. Son of a bitch, man. Rattler sucks. And the whole team sucks, but that really wasn't a good throw at all. But you know, we can't block for shit. Offensive line's garbage. You know, Olave can't catch. He drops shit. They need to play Tipton and Pettis more. They catch balls. And Olave dropped that ball in the 2nd quarter. Would have been a 1st down. And maybe touchdown that drive. I don't know. So, yeah, corner kind of, good play by the cornerback. You know, sometimes you got to bait your quarterback into a throw and then jump the route. So, but The Saints play next Saturday. And that's week 0. But I'm still doing the Saints game next Saturday. So I know there's week 0, but they gained this from like Ireland or whatever it is. Or I'm gonna do the Saints. But I need to watch them and see what quarterback gonna be, man. Yeah, if Rattler throws a touchdown pass there, he probably has a better passer rating. So he would have won the bet. So all right, so it's gonna be 1st and 10 in Jacksonville. We got 4:30 to go in the 4th, and young quarterbacks, man, they're gonna make mistakes. You know, Shuck and Rattler are gonna make mistakes. Rattler's in his 2nd season. So it's 1st and 10, Jacksonville. There's a handoff, and he gets up to the 37-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down. Yeah, he baited that. Yeah, he baited the quarterback in that throw. All right, so it's 2nd down and 7 for Jacksonville. Have it there on 37. There's a play action pass. Rolls right. And Walford looking and throws and caught at the 45 up to the 48-yard line. 1st down, Jacksonville. That's Bowman on the reception. Good play by Walford there. Yeah, Saints have 3 timeouts, and so does Jacksonville. But I don't think the Saints are going to be in any kind of hurry to call timeout because of it was preseason. But all right, so 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. And Walford throws. Another catch. Oh, man, that should have been caught. It was a bad pass. Incomplete. We should tank and draft number 1. They're Saints probably going to finish bottom 4 in the league. I can't see any scenario where they, win 7, 8, 9 games. I just don't see it. I mean, you're looking at about probably 3 to 5 wins around that, maybe 2nd and 10. There's a handoff, and he gets just tackled in the backfield. It's a big loss. I mean, they're going to win some games, but they're just not going to win. 7, 8, 9, 10 games. Probably around 4, 5. What's up, Jerry? Yeah, Rattler had a good drive going, and then he didn't. I was hoping that he could finish the drive off for a touchdown, but it's just happens when you have young quarterbacks. I mean, they're going to make mistakes, and oh well. Now, Rattler did have some good throws today. So did Shuck. Now, Olave had a freaking huge drop in the game. I'm just sick and tired of Olave dropping passes, man. He's done it. He did it last year. He just drops fucking passes. Hits it right between the 12. Tired of it, man. So it's a 3rd down for Jacksonville. His little swing pass to the left. And gets up to the 50 and tackled. Going to be 4th down. Can you be a little more optimistic? No. What you want me to say? This team is not good. team is not good. So it's 4th down. All right, man. Let's see if they bring Rattler back out. Don't bring Hayner out. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason at all to bring out Hayner at all. You got to bring out Rattler, see if he can shake off the interception. Give him a chance to redeem himself. Punts away. And going to go out of bounds around the 16. That's what we had it last time. 18-yard line this time. All right, come on, Rattler. Let's shake off the inners. Now you got a chance here to go down and get a touchdown. Come on, Rattler. Take off the interception. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Their own 18. Rattler, catch me by that's Pettis. It's about 5 yards. I like what I'm seeing out of Pettis and Tipton. I like what I'm seeing out of those two guys. They catch the ball. What's 2nd down? 2nd and 4. Rattler throws that's a catch made, but man, that's no gain though to Jones. Yeah, Tipton and Pettis make catches. 3rd down. It's fine check. Oh, 2-minute warning. Check down. So 2-minute warning. Oh wait, man. Two-minute warning. So let's call some nice plays for Rattler here, and give him a chance to go down and redeem himself and throw a touchdown pass. If the like is free, but yeah. Yeah, it's about 3rd and 3-ish. It's about that. It's about 3rd and 3-ish, so to speak, around that. So we'll see if if they can get the 1st down, man. And man. Bootleg play action to the tight end. Hey, that would be a, because Rattler has some ability to run. Might not be a bad play call. Come on, man. Let's go and get a touchdown, man. Just give us some kind of optimism, man. It sucked. That drive was looking really good, man. That drive was looking really good until that interception, man. We actually were running the ball well in that last drive for a change, and Rattler was scrambling and getting yards. It was looking like a really good drive. That was going to end in a touchdown. All right, so 3rd down, Rattler back to throw. And backpedals throws and catch made, but it's 4th down. Man, they almost missed the play come out of break, man. It's 4th down. We almost missed the play coming out of break. It's 4th down and 2. Rattler back to throw. Here's a slant. Catch made, first down. The 35 to the 40. Up to the 43-yard line goes Tipton, first down. Man. Yeah, where was that? Yeah. It was a minute 25 to go. 1st and 10 Saints at the 42. Rattler back to throw again. Steps up, and now he's going to run. Get across midfield and get to the 49-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down. That's one thing that Chuck really can't do is scramble like that. And now we got a stoppage and play. Yeah. I think majority of Saints fans know that, Joshua. Well, the smart ones should know. It's not like you tell me anything new. She owns the basketball team also. And they're both, last year the Pelicans were really bad. Lost 61 games. We got a booth review. I guess we got a booth review to see if you got a first down or not. All right, so it's confirmed. First down. Okay. I didn't know we were doing booth reviews in a preseason game. Anyway, 59 seconds to go. 1st and 10. New Orleans has it at the Jacksonville 47. They bring pressure. A lot of guys on the line. Let's say back off. They back off. Rattler throws, deep ball, and catch me around the 20-yard line for a first down. As Tipton with the catch. Man, nice play by Rattler and Tipton, first down. Tell you, I like what I'm seeing out of Tipton and Pettis. They catch the ball. So it's 1st and 10 at the 21. Rattler back the row. Throws towards the end zone. Got a guy there. Overthrew him. Oh, man. Had Tipton there. 2nd down. Damn. Had him. Had him. Had him. Had him. Had him. Had him. That was the play call. That was the touchdown play call. They had it. They had it. They had it. Well, second and 10 from the 21. Back and throw is Rattler. Over the middle. Catch made at the 15. It'll be 3rd down. Man. Yeah, man, that was the play call was perfect. 3rd and 4. Play call was perfect. Now we got a false start. Was it 61? They said on the offense. Yeah, Saints had to call their last timeout because of the runoff. Okay, now we have no timeout, so you don't have the timeout in your back pocket, Rattler. So be smart. Come on, 61. Don't fall for that crap on the sideline. So no, they're out of timeouts now. They had to call a timeout because of false start because they didn't want to do the runoff. It's 3rd and 9, so they got 2 plays. All right, so 3rd and 9, man. We had the touchdown. That was a great play call. Just what to do. So 3rd and 9 from the 20. Don't take a sack whatever you do. Rattler back to the row. throws and catch mate at the 5 and touchdown. Pettis scores, touchdown. So it's now 17-15. They got to go for 2. They got to go for 2. Man, good drive by Rattler and the Saints. Really good job by Rattler and the Saints. I'm glad they didn't bring in Hayner and for that drive. I'm glad they kept Rattler in to see what he can do, and he let him down for a touchdown. Good drive. So they'll go for 2. Last year they were 1 for 4 on 2-point conversions. They'll go for 2. And they're gonna throw it, of course. Rattler looking, it rolls right. And now gonna tuck it and run, and he got it! 2-point conversion is good. It's 17-17. Man, I know who we're voting for now. I know who's gonna win the vote, Paxton. Yeah. Man. So it's 17-17. All right. So we're tied at 17 now. So we're gonna. I don't think there's overtime in preseason. I think there's just ties. But good job by Rattler, man. Good job. He rebounded from the interception and got the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Yeah. So I think he outplayed Shuck just because of that drive. It's a 9-play, 82-yard drive that took 2:18 off the clock. Now there's 21 seconds to go for Jacksonville. But I don't think they're going to be. I don't know. There we go. And that's going to be a touchback. Man, why are we touchbacking all of a sudden? Yeah, it was good. It was a really good job by Rattler. I'm really glad that they didn't bring in Hayner in for the last drive just because. You know, they could have done that. You know, it's preseason. They could have brought in Hayner and because it's preseason. See that now? That's why I don't like the touchbacks now because it goes to the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, Jacksonville at the 35. And back to throw. And dumps it off. No, it's dropped. Incomplete. It's 2nd down. Yeah. Well. It helps that he had some receivers to catch the ball. I really like Tipton and Pettis. They catch everything. 2nd and 10. I think Shuck looked. I think Shuck looked good today. Olave didn't help him out on that drop. 2nd and 10. Walford throws and going to be caught at the 41, but there's a flag down. There's a flag down on the field. Oh man, Jacksonville's going to get a field goal out of this, aren't they? So holding us the defense, 1st down. Jesus Christ, this fucking defense. Man. Fucking defense. I wanted to see a tie, man. All right, 1st and 10, Jacksonville. As they weren't playing for no tie, man. They weren't playing for no tie. It was a bad decision by him. All right, so ball's at the 42. We need a sack. Back to throw. And it's intercepted, picked off. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Down to 35, 30, 25. Out of bounds. Oh, you should have gone out. You should have got up. We could have had a field goal to win the game. He should have went out of bounds. We could have had a field goal to win the game. Man, we could have had 1 second left. No. Is there 1 second left? Is there 1 second left? Man, so the interception. Nope, game is over with. He should have gone out of bounds, though. Oh, well, though. The grand scheme of things really don't mean anything. See, he should have went out of bounds right about now. Yeah. He should have went up, yeah. And so it's 17-17. Tie. Oh, man. So, tie. No, the defender should have went out of bounds, man. Somebody should have said, go out of bounds for the field goal at the end. Doesn't matter. Win a preseason game don't matter. But tie. So, well, all in all, I mean, the defense, the fifth string defense made a play at the end. Rattler drove him down, got the touchdown, the 2-point conversion. And it's a tie. We didn't lose, it's a win. Yeah, we didn't lose. So, yeah, I've said it how many times today? I like Tipton and I like Pettis. They have been catching everything. They've been catching everything. So, I hope that they hope they gotta make the 53. They gotta make the 53. So man. All right, man, so the Saints tie. They tie. They tie Jacksonville 17-17. So they got a game next week against Sean Payton and the Broncos. And we'll see what happens next week. I think they should play Rattler and Shuck next week and let Haener hold a clipboard. Because you see, one of these two guys is going to be quarterback. Haener doesn't have a prayer to be the quarterback. So Rattler threw for 199 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, and he also ran the ball for some yards and had the 2-point conversion. So I thought this was a really, I thought the Saints didn't give up, man. They didn't give up. So Joey says be positive. I guess I got to be positive. I guess I can't say anything negative because they actually came back and tied this game. So it showed some promise. I mean, I know it's against, backups and whatnot, but we're playing our backups. So I guess our fifth string was a little better than their fifth string. But but Tipton and Pettis better make this football team because they catch everything. They catch everything. Man. All right, man. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed a preseason game. Imagine that. What's up, True? Rattler looked better from the stats. Well, Olave didn't help. Shuck out in the first half. He dropped a sure first down pass that we might have scored a touchdown on that drive. But Rattler did have a bad interception, but he made up for it with a touchdown. So I thought they're kind of even, man. I think they're still kind of even. I don't think either one of them kind of separated themselves from the other one. I think it's all about even, man. But, Rattler can move with his legs. Right. Jacksonville just scored all in the second half. But, they didn't have their starters in, but we didn't have our starters in, so. Yeah, Super Bowl. We got tickets. We're gonna buy tickets to go to the Super Bowl. That's about the only way you're gonna go, is if you buy tickets. Where's it at? Olave was on a stretcher. It looked like. I didn't see that. I didn't see Olave go out with an injury. He dropped the first down pass, hit him right between the 12, and it would have been a first down. We got a field goal out of that drive, but I'm tired of Olave dropping passes. I'm tired of it. He drops way too many passes. So this guy Tipton and Pettis, man, they ain't dropped shit all preseason. So they better make the roster. We better have Tipton, Pettis, Shaheed, Olave. I think isn't Bub Means on IR? I was really hoping that Bub Means wouldn't get hurt, but yeah. So is Ford making the team? He probably won't be a starter, but I think Ford looked good today. I think he should be on the 53. But hey, good tie for the Saints, man. The defense played really well in the second half, and Rattler at the end, man, got us a touchdown. So a lot of probably he probably got a concussion from dropping the ball. But right up. So next Saints game is next Saturday at noon. Sean Payton comes to town. So yeah, Sean Payton. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't recall Olave getting hurt today. He was on the sideline after he dropped the pass. He looked disgusted, but I'm tired of him dropping shit, man. So. And Shaheed played. Shaheed caught some passes today. He looked good. But our run game is garbage. We can't run the ball. And we have problems blocking. Our pass blocking is we can't run a pass block. So they better hope Penny can come back. You better hope Trevor Penning can come back for the Saints. But all right, man. So, but tomorrow's Monday. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm doing the Cubbies and the Brewers at 7. I think it's 7 Central. We got the Cubbies and the Brew Crew, and yeah. Well, I have my keel back soon by the end of the season. Start of the season. Okay. Well, good luck. Well, good luck to you. Hope you, good luck to you on Tuesday. But, so, yeah, man. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens next week. Hopefully, these quarterbacks can progress a little more, and maybe you can run the ball a little better. Because our running game was pretty bad today. We know when it counted. In the first half, we couldn't run the ball for shit in the first half. So it needs to get better. Nobody got. I don't think anybody got hurt today. I don't recall anybody getting hurt. So that's a good sign. Is that nobody got hurt and we didn't lose the game. So that's like a win in preseason. Nobody gets hurt, injured, seriously hurt, and you don't lose the game. All right, man. Have a good one.